What's up, everybody? Welcome to Kinda Funny Games Daily for Monday, December 4th, 2017. I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside the pure one, at Tim Geddes.
Let Tim host. Every day in December, it's going to happen.
Seasonal wear, seasonal content. That's what it's about. Will it age well? No, but why would you be watching this in January, this episode from the 4th, unless something crazy happens?
Happy birthday to Jay-Z.
Is that his birthday today? Mm-hmm. Or is January's birthday?
December 4th.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. You ever think about it that we're live a lot? Like, what would happen if, just say, like Jerry the King Lawler, I had a heart attack on this show? You know what I mean?
I mean,
I would want you to put it up. I want that out there.
Okay.
I'd want the episode to go up. I want the views.
Okay.
I want to take care of you guys even if I don't make it.
I mean, the headline and thumbnail will be...
Greg Miller almost dies.
Yeah.
I like it either way.
Absolutely.
If you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, this is Kinda Funny Games Daily. Each and every weekday on a variety of platforms, we run you through the nerdy video game news you need to know about before jumping into our perspective, your questions, your bad PSN names, everything else you want to write into at kindafunny.com/KFGD. Please do it. You have to do it. You make the show go round, and we love you. You can watch it live on twitch.tv/kindafunnygames as we record it. If you watch it live, you have a job to do. That's going to go kindafunny.com/you're wrong. Tell us what we screw up as we screw it up so we can set the record straight for everyone watching later on youtube.com/kindafunnygames or listening on podcast services around the globe. I like when you do it with me. Right. Pieces of housekeeping, of course. We are in the final 4 days to vote for Andrea Renee for Trending Gamer. It's simple on Google. Go Trending Gamer Vote. It pops up right there. You can submit your vote, put it in. Everybody has a good time with that. We want to win it for her like she did for us. She's had a great year. Of course, with What's Good Games, the Nintendo World Championships, joining us. A really breakout year for her career. Mm-hmm. Of course, this is the Trending Gamer stuff's happening on Thursday at the Game Awards. That means PSX is right behind it. It's a bunch of stuff happening. It's all up on the Reddit and on the other forums and things like that. The quick rundown for Kinda Funny at these things, of course, is there's community events throughout Thursday to Monday. For me personally, I'm hosting the PlayStation Showcase, whatever the hell they're calling it. I'm interviewing Shuhei Yoshida and Sean Layden Friday night. You can come there if you have an early bird ticket. Saturday, I'm hosting the Uncharted panel. You should come out there. It's all pretty much all the voice actors ever. Nolan will be there. Emily will be there.
Except for Eddie.
Some hack named Troy Baker. Shut up about Eddie. Okay? Stop bringing it up. Sore subject. Sunday, I'm doing autograph signing at PSX 1:30, and then we're going to Portillo's in Buena Park at 6 o'clock for the meet and greet
jealous.
there. Oh, you should be. I'm probably going to hit it up Friday. I assume when we drive through or when we drive down past it. Kevin's making faces now. Big Kevin wants some Portillo's too. I'm sorry, Big Kevin dog. What if we just order it and we make it here? Because, they ship around the country.
We don't have a kitchen here.
Well, no, I'd make it at home. You'd come over. Anyways, then after PSX, I've told you repeatedly, but if you still haven't, change your flight home. Fly home from San Diego. Drive down to San Diego with us. Not with us, like in the car, because the seat's already taken. And then we're doing the Polite Provisions first ever Kinda Funny community real life IRL meetup. We're going to all wear ugly Christmas sweaters. We're all going to bring white elephant gift exchange things. And we're all going to drink Eric Castro's amazing cocktails at Polite Provisions in San Diego Monday night. Then get back to real life on Tuesday. And final piece of housekeeping. We're brought to you by Lisa.com and Omaha Steaks again today. I'll tell you about it later. For now, let's begin the show with what is and forever will be the Roper Report. Time for some news. 5 items on the Roper Report.
A baker's dozen.
Number 1, fuck you, Tim. Mega Man 11 has been announced today.
I am shocked. The Mega Man 30th anniversary stream just ended.
Yep.
It was going on while we were doing the Kinda Funny morning show, and I was absolutely wrong.
Yeah, we talked about what would happen on the 30th. I said maybe Mega Man 11. You laughed me out of the room on Friday. You said, no way, Greg, that won't happen. And here we are. A whole bunch of stuff happened. Yeah. First off, yes, Mega Man 11 has been announced. It's coming in late 2018 to Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. There's a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to kick it to GameSpot, who says, during the stream, the developers said that the overriding goal in development is to resurrect Mega Man. Fundamentally, it looks very similar to past Mega Man games, although it does feature a noticeably different art style. One key visual difference is that Mega Man's appearance will change when acquiring a new weapon, not just his color. Have you looked at it? And you were doing Morning Show Live.
Very briefly, before we did this, I watched the trailer. I didn't get to see the whole thing. I just kind of skimmed through it. It's interesting. It's not the style of Mega Man 9 and 10, which was the 8-bit. Straight up 8-bit style. I don't really like it. My first impressions of it. It looks kind of cheap. And it reminds me of
Mighty Number 9.
Yeah,
that's what when I looked at it and I was like, as I'm watching it in the Twitter thing, I'm like, okay, it's back. I'm like, wait, the art style's different. I blew it up on the screen. I was looking, I'm like, oh, it's colorful and way more detailed in terms of the levels and Mega Man himself. But I'm like, it looks a lot like Mighty Number 9 to me.
It actually, it's not
remember.
so much Mighty Number 9 as much as it's the Mega Man Powered Up that was on the PSP.
Sure.
There was a remake of the first game.
Okay.
It has that kind of look, and it's just like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the like polygonal 2D platformers. That's why the new Super Mario Brothers game, I feel like have such a ugly aesthetic. And Mario is Mario, so it's still better than all the other ones. When you compare it to this, it's like it looks cheap. It looks like a fan game more than a real game. But I'm shocked that it's happening. It seems like they're like trying to make changes and they're trying to bring Mega Man back.
They talked about, trying to be, a revitalization here and a jumpstart, a kickstart. I was watching the stream a little bit after it got announced. I was in after the fact watching Mega Ran and a few other folks talk about it and figure out what's going on and, see what's happening. They showed some concept art of, Mega Man looking a bit sleeker in his character design, more robot. I believe it was... Pro Jared? Pro Jared was on there. He was talking about how he looks more like a robot or whatever. I was like, I agree with that, and I see that. It'll be interesting to see where it comes along, obviously. Like in late 2018, Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Then they announced Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2 are coming to Switch as well. They'll have Amiibo support. That's next year.
Perfect.
No announcement. I was watching it live, making these notes, obviously, getting ready for the show. I didn't see them confirm or deny if it's one boxed copy or, if it's one collection or if it's still 1 and 2, buy them separately or what's going on. And then all 8 Mega Man X games are coming to Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PC as well.
That is what I am most excited about.
That's what you're jazzed for.
This is what I expected them to announce if they were going to announce something, and I was still saying there was the question of whether or not it would come to Switch.
Yeah.
I'm happy that at least when it comes to Mega Man, Capcom is totally investing in the Switch platform. I think that this is a good shot at us getting the Disney Saturday morning cartoon collection also coming to Switch.
Okay.
Because that was another weird one when that came out and wasn't available on Switch because it's right at home there. But yeah, Mega Man X, that's my favorite Mega Man franchise, series, game, anything. So I'm definitely excited about that if Nintendo's not going to have a virtual console in the foreseeable future. So that is very exciting news for a lot of people.
I want to kick it over to Ben D, who wrote in to kindafunny.com/KFGD and says, "Hey guys, hopefully Tim is co-hosting today because this definitely applies to him since he was talking about this on Kinda Funny Games Daily recently. I just saw confirmation on PlayStation Twitter that Mega Man 11, which you guys thought was a very rare chance of happening, I didn't, he did, and the X Collection are happening. Do you think Mega Man 11 will bring back the Blue Bomber in a big way? Love what you guys do. Keep it up. Let Tim host."
No.
I agree.
Absolutely not.
I think it's cool.
Mega Man 9 and 10. Mega Man 9 had a special thing about it of like, oh shit, this is the first of its kind where we are going to make a numbered sequel, but actually do it in the style of old games. Like we've never, as far as I know, we haven't seen anyone else do that for any game.
Yeah.
Right? And that was a very cool special moment. But I mean, those games sold very well for how much the budget was and for all of that, but it's like they didn't light the world on fire.
Yeah.
And that was when
those were cool, nostalgic
digital
throwbacks.
games were like first kind of coming out, and this was like one of the bigger releases. So that was a big deal then. Mega Man 11, it's going to come and go.
Yeah. I think it'll speak to Mega Man fans. I think coming to Switch is a bigger deal for any of it. Like, you know what I mean? Mega Man 1 and 2, or Legacy Collections 1 and 2, I didn't really give the time of day. Like, I downloaded them and tried a little bit on PlayStation, but I was like, oh, whatever. Whereas, again, with Switch, like everything else, I'm sure I'll put it on there, and then on a flight, be like, you know what? Let's try Mega Man. Let's try to actually go through and do this stuff.
Have you ever played Mega Man X?
No.
I think you'd like that one.
That's the one I would
Mega
like.
Man X is a lot more accessible than the Mega Man series.
The old Mega Man ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's easier, and I feel like the progression, it's not punishing. It's more enjoyable.
Yeah, that's what I can't stand about, when I think of classic 8-bit games in general, is the fact that it was like, do it perfect or you're fucked. And that's how I feel when I play any of those games. We'll see. Number 2, EA has updated its Battlefront 2 credits and progression. I'm going right from an EA statement over on, I believe it was the Battlefront website. While these are only some initial steps towards making much larger changes, some of these are ready to roll and available starting today. Included in there is the end of round payout has been increased. You can earn 3 times more credits daily in arcade mode, and then daily login crates will now provide more crafting parts than before. So they're continuing to update, go on this, and of course all the comments I saw on all the articles about this were fuck you EA.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see if anyone ever comes back to it or can get it fixed. Yeah, did you ever show any interest in multiplayer on this one beyond?
I just played there a couple weekends ago, and
Yeah.
I even this weekend I popped in for a couple matches, but it was just just a little bit. It's fun. It's a fun game. I don't take it seriously with all this stuff. And if I did, I'd be really upset with a lot of this. And I'm happy they're making the changes, and I'm happy that they're trying, but it is too little too late.
Yeah.
And even not too little, it's just too late.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like it's in that No Man's Sky situation where I'm sure there's an audience that is still playing it and still loves it, but it's never going to be able to get out from underneath or get out from the shadow that's been cast on it by what came before. Now, Tim, number 3 on the Roper Report. Who is the young lad who writes in about Armored Core every Gamescast?
Moresaiyan. Mooresaiyan.
Good news for you, More. Armored Core is not dead, according to FromSoftware on Twitter. 2 tweets from them come out and say, "Thank you for watching the Armored Core 20th Anniversary Music Special broadcast. There is nothing we can announce now, but we don't intend to end the AC series as it is, so we'd be happy if you could wait a little longer. Even going forward, thanks for supporting FromSoftware." Then another one, the Armored Core 20th Anniversary PlayStation 4 theme will be delivered tomorrow, December 5th. Please download it. Even from now on, FromSoftware will continue to push forward with development. Thank you for your support. So Armored Core, gone but not forgotten.
Gone but not forgotten. One day it might be back after, all the Souls games stop making a ton of money.
Exactly, yeah. When they finally want to go back and just, go to a niche audience rather than just keep making money with their Souls games. Number 4.
Oh, before you go there, we talked about this briefly last week with the Uncharted anniversary thing. But speaking of PS4 themes, there was that PS2 Legacy theme. And we got to look at it after we did the show.
Right.
That shit's hot as fuck.
That's real
Everybody,
hot.
Check it out. It's just the PS2 interface on a PS4, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, sounds are all there. It's definitely a throwback to like, oh man, yeah, I forgot what this was all like. I'm really excited to get it. That's out tomorrow as well, right? That's coming out alongside all the Crash 2, 3, and Crash X.
Jack.
Why do I keep saying Crash? Fuck. I'm just excited for Crash Team Racing. Nah, fuck you, man. Fuck you. That ain't right. Right. I think I settled this. Yeah, okay, good. Because I had number 4 here, but I didn't credit anybody. A Kotaku article is up about a Pokemon Go lawsuit that's very interesting. I'm going to read excerpts from it. A lawsuit against Milwaukee County for its ordinance requiring the creators of augmented reality games like Pokemon Go to get permits to operate in its parks will conclude with an $83,000 settlement against the municipality. This all started after Pokemon Go. You heard that right. They tried to ban augmented reality games. They got sued, and now they got to fucking pay. This all started after Pokemon Go players trashed Lake Park last year. In response, the county got Niantic to remove Pokestops from it and pass an ordinance requiring augmented reality companies to get permits in order to operate virtually in its parks. A different augmented reality company working on a poker game, Candy Lab Inc., decided to sue the county over the new rules. The ordinance that got passed included, among other things, a requirement that companies operating games in the designated areas get certificates of insurance in the amount of $1 million for any potential damages that might result. Even the judge overseeing the lawsuit was perplexed by the language in the ordinance. U.S. District Judge J.P. Stadtmuller issued a preliminary injunction against the county in July, remarking on the strangeness and lack of sophistication in the new rules. Candy Labs argue that the permit requirement was ultimately an infringement on First Amendment rights, and the federal court agreed. At the time, Milwaukee County Supervisor Sheldon Wasserman said she was looking forward to a trial date for the groundbreaking case. It appears there won't be one, however. The AP reported late last week that the county's representation and Candy Labs has come to an agreement which would make the injunction against the ordinance permanent and also require the municipality to pay the video game company's legal fees. Fortunately for residents, the money to pay, the $83,000 owed, will come from its insurance rather than directly from the taxpayers' wallets.
Wow. What a story.
What's fascinating about this, and I didn't go into it obviously because I don't want to talk the entire show, is that they had parts from, I think it's the Milwaukee Journal Sentinels, reporting on this, where there was like a town hall meeting, and there's like this a recap of this kid like breaking down in tears talking about it, and like, do you want to make this a national news story that you're banishing people from your parks and and here we are, it's a national news story about this happening.
Wow.
I feel for the park district, right? I feel 100%. For the county of like they trash the park.
That's fucked up, man. Don't do that shit. Like, be responsible for what you're doing and don't ruin things for other people.
Yeah, exactly. But it was the thing of there was an Instagram post inside of this. There was one woman who tweeted, I think it was a woman who had put up to Instagram saying like, I'm the only person in this park not playing Pokemon Go. And that's the pro and the con of it, right? Like you are getting people through your park. Now, granted, you're some county chairman or whatever, you wanted them to come through because of the natural wonder and splendor and to relax.
Not for a Dragonite.
Not to come through and try to fucking hatch their egg and get whatever goddamn Pikachus over there. But it's a little bit of give and take, right? For me with Pokemon Go, that was what was really cool and awesome about Pokemon Go, was seeing people out playing games, seeing them in places they wouldn't normally go. And I think that a park should be obviously open to the public in a way that, you can go through that. But then, and I don't think, it's talking about like, there was, Pokemon players trashed it. If you're not throwing a giant event like the Grant Park, Pokemon Go Fest in Chicago, that was a shitstorm. I don't think you can really get in the way of that. But there should be some way of like making sure people don't fuck with it. I don't know. It's a tough situation that I wouldn't know how to handle either if I was councilman.
I mean, it's the people trashing it. Like there needs to be like some type of security or something at the park.
Yeah.
Getting people in trouble that are doing dumb shit.
Where are all the park rangers,
Where are those park rangers at?
That's their job, ain't it?
Where's Smokey?
He was a bear.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, he was just there.
He was the bear.
Yogi Bear. I feel like we're talking about bears in parks.
Smokey the bear.
Yeah, but Smokey the bear only cares about forest fires.
I don't know, man. I feel like he cares about some other things too.
I mean, he should fucking get on his fucking soapbox and talk about that too, right? Because all he's talking about is forest fires. At least with Yogi Bear, he's talking about picnic baskets. Mm-hmm. He's in the park. Now, let's not throw around
Wasn't
bad
he
guy.
A bad guy?
Let's not throw around bad guy. No.
He's misunderstood.
Yogi the Bear was not out there enforcing rules for sure. There was the park ranger that was out to stop him from stealing the picnic baskets.
Yeah.
That was the problem.
Kevin's making some solid points.
All right, so is Robin Hood a bad guy? Is Robin Hood a bad guy, Kevin? He stole for the rich and gave to the poor.
There you go.
Yogi is out there caring for either his son, nephew, or lover, Boo Boo, all right? I don't know if their relationship was ever defined, but he's got to fucking provide for this thing. He had a girlfriend, too. Number 5. Just a quick update. Jeff Keighley popping off about these Game Awards happening on Thursday. He announced a whole bunch of presenters over the weekend, including Felicia Day, friend of the show. But he also included friend of the show, Hideo Kojima, Guillermo del Toro, and Norman Reedus, all coming to present awards.
Very fun. Presenting awards.
Now, so I forget on the Games Cast, we talked about this. I think I settled, you said for sure Kojima would be there. You convinced me he would be as well, I believe is where I left it. But I think we're both saying, I'm saying no Death Stranding information, no trailer.
I mean, that's the thing is like, there's no guarantees, but I do think that there is a chance. If there is going to be a Death Stranding trailer, it'd be at the Game Awards. Yeah. And if they're all going to be there, why not show something?
Because they've shown enough. Just make the game.
Yeah, but that's not how Kojima rolls at all.
Sure.
He likes showing stuff.
He does like showing stuff.
And you can't just say, just make the game. He's there. He's already there. He's already not making the game.
I guess that's true.
You might as well bring some, Emma Stone presents.
You might as well bring some Emma Stone presents. I agree with that quite a bit. Tim?
Yes.
I'm excited for Death Stranding, but it is still at least a decade away, maybe 2. If I wanted to know what came to Mom and Grop digital shops included today, where would I go?
The official list of upcoming software across each and every platform is listed by the Kind of Funny Games Daily Show host. Each and every weekday. A lot of each and every's in there. Yeah.
I like making eye contact with Kevin because he loves the yeah so much. I feel like it's one of his high points of the day. I love you, Kevin. Good man over there. Out today, a Cuphead patch. It includes gameplay, balance adjustments, bug fixes, and the removal of some exploits. Other than that quiet day, I'll tell you what though, I looked ahead till tomorrow. Fucked City. There's a million games out tomorrow.
Fuck City. Boner Jam 2017
Boner Jam 2017 part 3, I think. Part 3. Yeah, we had 2. And also what I noticed in yesterday's rundown, according to the Kotaku, there's a Justice League PlayStation VR game.
Interesting.
And there's also Destiny.
No one told you about that.
Yeah, I don't know. New dates for you, though. There's a whole bunch of crap, too. Ubisoft will release new content for Assassin's Creed Origins in December, including a new difficulty mode and a new Horde mode style quest. Division gets a free update 1.8 tomorrow. This has a new area, a new new area to go in the open world, new PvE mode, new PvP mode, new guns, new Dark Zone stuff, and new Underground stuff. If Destiny Curse of Osiris wasn't coming out tomorrow, I'd probably try this. But Division picked a terrible fucking day, and they lose. A physical version of the upcoming Secret of Mana remake will be available for PlayStation 4. Square Enix has announced, this is all via IGN. According to the publisher, the physical release will be available in limited quantities, exclusively at GameStop in the United States, at EB Games for those in Canada, and at participating retailers in Latin America. Of course, Secret of Mana remake drops February 15th. Now let's talk deals of the day. The Division is free this weekend for Xbox Live Gold members, so you can get on that. Then, if you're one of them PC folks, Ubisoft is giving away Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag and World in Conflict for the PC. These are all going to be free if you go over to the Ubisoft. Well, I'll just read this. This is in GameSpot. The games are free for all PC owners with a Ubisoft account and will be available on a special Ubisoft giveaway site for a limited time. World in Conflict and its Soviet Assault expansion will be free on PC from December 4th through the 11th. Meanwhile, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag will be available from December 11th through the 18th.
Pretty cool.
Hype. That's really cool.
Yeah.
It's also smart of them to give away the Division this weekend. Of like, hey, we have this awesome patch out with new content.
Yeah,
so
let's
let's
get people in.
Flood people in there. And yeah, they're smart. You know what I mean? It's like they know what they're doing.
Good guy, Ubisoft, you know?
Yeah. Speaking of knowing what they're doing, Greg Way, a lot of you know what you're doing and wrote in for reader mail to kindafunny.com/KFGD. We're going to read those right after we tell you about our sponsors, Lisa Mattresses and Omaha Steaks. Let's talk about Lisa. Joey Noel, get over here. Joey Noel sleeps on a Lisa mattress. It's 2017. You shouldn't be buying your mattress in a mattress store. I went there with Jen. I hated it. I ordered it online. Joey, you have a Lisa mattress from online?
I do. It's
Is it
really
good?
comfortable. It's super comfortable. Like
Yeah.
I just like lay there and I roll around. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't really want to get out of bed this morning.
Exactly. Well, whoever does, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the thing. Lisa mattresses are great. They're delivered straight to your door. You have an online mattress. Everybody does. All the cool kids do. Lisa mattress is 100% American made and delivered compressed in a box to your door. It is thoughtfully crafted with the high quality materials to create what Lisa calls their universal adaptive feel. Its 3 foam layers provide support, pressure relief, and cooling that adapts to all body shapes, sizes, and sleeping styles.
Got a nice bounce to it, too.
It's got a good bounce. And like you said, yeah, when you get to unpack it from the box, it goes, pah, and it slowly inflates. And you're like, how did they get...
If you have a cat, he has a new house to play in for a while.
Oh, the box?
Yeah, cats love boxes.
It's a long-ass box house, though.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I get... Well, okay.
If you have the people watching, their cats deserve the best box houses.
Okay, good point. That is a bonus as well. I've said before, this is a great gift for a child because they get to see the mattress inflate. Now it's a great gift for your cat because they get the box. You get a 100-night trial. If you don't like it, they'll come back for it. They refund you the money. No harm, no foul. Mattresses cost thousands in the store, but Lisa starts at just $525. You can get $100 off by going to lisa.com/kindafunny and entering the promo code kindafunny, all one word. That's LEESA.com/kindafunny, then the promo code kindafunny, all one word. Second sponsor is Omaha Steaks.
Omaha.
We have talked. Oh, that was awesome. Wow, that was really good. We've talked about Omaha Steaks, and Lisa obviously sponsored us all last week. Omaha Steaks, every time they come up, I remind you, of course, that we cook them at Extra Life. They send them to me. I liked them so much, I've used this exact same deal, which is $49.99, which is 75% off the real price. Send it to my dad for Christmas one year. He liked it so much, sent it back to me. Here's the one thing I'd like to say. And because there's no easy way for me to tweet this stuff out, right? Because ads, I don't like ads or whatever, right? I want to thank everybody who actually understands that if we do the ads, we believe in the product, and the amount of people who have hit me up about Omaha Steaks. So many of you have screen capped your order from Omaha Steaks.
They're good.
They're great.
I wish we had it now. This sounds fantastic.
It's an easy Christmas gift, which I love because I don't know what to buy anybody in my life.
No.
There's that. And then shout out to the Omaha Steaks Twitter, which has been responding to every kind of funny person.
That's
I'm like,
great.
God damn, that's awesome. Right now, Omaha Steaks is giving their exclusive savings on the family gift pack to you, our listeners and viewers. Here's what you'd get: 2 filet mignons, 2 top sirloins, 2 boneless pork chops, 4 boneless chicken breasts, 4 kielbasa sausages, 4 burgers, 4 potatoes au gratin, 4 caramel apple tartlets, 1 Omaha Steak seasoning packet, and you get 4 additional kielbasa sausages for free. You need to go to omahasteaks.com, enter my code KFGames in the search bar, and you'll get the 75% savings. It's guaranteed to be a hit. And remember, we did a Cooking with Greggy about steaks. So if you don't know how to cook a steak, you just do this, you do that, you're done. You understand now. It's
Full
great.
service. Kind of funny.
Perfect. omahasteaks.com/omahasteaks.com code KF Games. It'll automatically enter. How did I know that it would be in your cart? Because somebody had that question and Omaha Steaks responded.
Love it.
I don't understand how they're doing it over there. Whodahs?
Whodahs?
Right in. Well, I'm stuck like a caveman. To kindafunny.com/KFGD and says, Steve Gaynor of Fulbright retweeted an article from Under Radar magazine today that listed Tacoma as a great gift idea for gamers. In the article, it listed it for PS4, Xbox, PC, and Mac. We all know it's not out on PlayStation 4 yet, but has there been any indications that this is coming to PlayStation 4 anytime soon? Just hoping, since Gone Home was phenomenal, and I'd really like to play Tacoma on PlayStation 4. Thanks. See you at PSX. Remember, a whole bunch of PSX stuff happening, community events. You can find it on the Reddit.
And also Game Awards, we're going to do a live watch along of it.
Yeah, that's true too. If you're there, there's a party afterwards. Some scum and villainy. I don't know if I'll be at that one, but I'll try. I think for sure. I have no insider information on this. I think because I've been saying it since forever. For sure, this is going to come to PlayStation 4 eventually. I don't see this as confirmation in the slightest, and I know Whodahs, you don't either. You're not trying to make that case. But to be clear, I don't think that Under Radar Magazine has some inside information that, and Steve Gainer's retweet is giving a wink. Steve Gainer's just excited somebody likes Tacoma and wants to put it out there. But yeah, like a game and a studio as small as Fulbright, they need to get that out to everywhere. But I'm sure as we went back and forth with what their console exclusivity meant, and like it's a world premiere console first, yada yada yada.
All this.
And Steve tweeted at the time after there was confusion about what console first meant, that no, it is exclusive to Xbox, but I still don't think he means it's exclusive to Xbox forever. But I don't know.
Who knows? We'll have to see.
In this day and age, though, that you'll see it out eventually on PlayStation 4 because that's where you want to go.
PSX would be a good place to announce that.
But there's no showcase. I mean, like their Friday night thing is this weird. I'm interviewing people.
There
on
will
the
be
stage.
announcements at PSX.
Okay. You think we'll see it there?
I think there's a good chance.
Okay, that's a good one. Interesting. Is Steve Gaynor going there? Have we confirmed that yet?
No, we have not.
We got to pin him down on that. Somebody pin him down on Twitter. That'll be your confirmation. But he's smarter than just to tell you that.
Is
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a rascally, lanky man with short hair now. I liked it when it was long in his face. But whatever you want to do with your hair is what you want to do with your hair. What was that now?
I miss him.
Oh, you miss Steve Gaynor? Maybe if he ever makes a game again, he can come on. Ron Barron writes in to kindafunny.com/KFGD and says, do you think it's possible people are overestimating Death Stranding's scope? Kojima seems pretty confident that he and his team will get the game done before 2020. Maybe the game isn't a sprawling open world that's 60 hours long. A game like Nier is also an open world game, but it's not a massive open-ended landscape the same way of Skyrim or Witcher 3. Do you think people are reading too much into Kojima describing the game as open world? It's a fascinating question. It could, Ron, we totally could be. We very easily could be. I think it's that we're piggybacking off of Metal Gear Solid 5. We're like, oh, open world, it's going to be something like that. We have, I mean, even though we've seen a lot of trailers and Norman Reedus and his weird fetus baby that can go invisible, we know jack shit about Death Stranding.
I mean, also, have we seen a lot? We've seen 2.
It feels like we've seen so much.
It's 2.
Because there's the Norman Reedus teaser.
And then there's Guillermo del Toro.
And Mads. Yeah, Mads Mikkelsen. Yeah. We've seen the logo animate, the Kojima Productions logo. I think there's something there. It's just, I'm a man who talked to Kojima for 2 hours on stage. Watch it, kindafunny.com, youtube.com/kindafunnygames. And even then, trying to pin him down, like, it's hard to get anything out of that. I still think it's something... somebody had asked him before in an interview of like, oh, when people start the game, he's like, oh no, the game's already started. Like, I still feel it's going to tie into your social networks and do really weird shit and pull information.
Started. I love Kojima so goddamn
He's the
much.
fucking best.
Yeah, I think it is going to be super ambitious and super crazy. Will it be open world in that way? I don't know. Metal Gear Solid 5 to me is the type of open world I like, where it's like it feels manageable.
Yeah.
I think that Death Stranding is going to have a bit more cohesive of a story than Metal Gear Solid 5 did in terms of
I would think so,
linearity
too.
in mission, and how missions roll out and all that. So I can see it kind of being more Horizon than Witcher 3.
Gotcha. That would make sense. Yeah. The easier main course. But I don't know. It's going to be fascinating to see what we get at the game. But no, we could easily be overestimating it. But it's also the fact of, I don't even think when I'm like, oh man, that game's a ways out still. I don't even think a ways out in terms of how big an open world's going to be. I think it's a ways out in terms of how Kojima's going to want to massage every aspect of that and make it look as great as possible and have the best rendering and have the best tech and have, the best character models and how's this world and how's this going to flow. And he's a perfectionist, you know what I mean? And I think that
he's
Metal
a
Gear Solid,
perfectionist and he's coming off, this is the first original like big thing like that. This is the spiritual successor to Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah. He's going to take his time with it, yeah. But we'll be interested to see what it all means. But that's an interesting thing to put underneath your Santa cap if you're wearing it like me. Of that, maybe, yeah, it isn't a full-blown open world like Metal Gear Solid 5. Maybe it's more in the vein of Nier, which I can't speak too much to because I only played a little bit of that the other night. Clancy Tom 223 writes in to kindafunny.com/KFGD and says, what does Greg have against able gamers? As a born paraplegic, I feel offended that Kinda Funny is so against able gamers. They've helped some of my friends and many other great folks out there. This has been a huge year for them, and the influence is massive in the community. Greg Miller should feel bad for promoting to vote against able gamers. Andrea is one of my favorite hosts, but I really don't believe she's done anything even close to what able gamers have done over the past few months. I'm sorry. Let me do all that again. But I really don't believe she's done anything even close to what able gamers have done. Over the past month, I've unsubscribed from all podcasts and canceled my Patreon to Kinda Funny. Greg using his influence to vote against able gamers is just plain wrong. I hope you sleep well at night.
Man, I totally thought that at some point there was going to be a turn.
No, there's no turn in Clancy Tom
there was no turn
223 here.
I will say, speaking for myself, that I think that you have been one of the biggest proponents of able gamers. I only know of them because of you and the amount of times that you have talked about Steven and what he's done and all that. And I think that you've done a great job of raising awareness of how important the work that they are doing is. And, you know, taking the insult of this out of it, because that almost doesn't matter. It's just like a vote for Andrea isn't a vote against
100%.
what Able Gamers is doing.
Yeah.
Andrea is our partner. Andrea is somebody that we are pushing and supporting, and she's a very close friend of ours.
Yeah.
So it's not a vote for this is against that. It's just a vote for this, and we also like them too.
Yeah. I mean, you sum it up pretty well. I'm sorry you've taken that away from everything that's happened, Clancy Tom. That is not what I'm pushing, obviously. I love Steven. Steven has written into Kinda Funny Games Daily multiple times to be a part of this. He's a fantastic person. Able Gamers is a fantastic charity. We do support them. We do love them. I think they're a voice that doesn't get enough attention in the industry. It's just that you get one vote, and Andrea is a member of Kinda Funny. We're pushing her in the same way we pushed me for 2015. I'm sure in that year you could have made the argument that Markiplier or PewDiePie had a better year than me, or any of the other guys that I just don't remember off the top of my head. In the same way here, like, it's been interesting this year in the promoting the Andrea thing and the amount of people who come back like, sorry, bro, I'm voting for Dr. Disrespect. And it's like, I know... You know how the Twitter works, and you know how social media works, and the way people are saying it, I know they're putting a different connotation to it, a different context to how I'm reading it. Because like, I don't give a fuck who you vote. Like, I don't give a fuck who you vote for. Like, if you love Able Gamers, great, go vote for them. You know what I mean? If you love Dr. Disrespect, great, go vote for him. If you love Andrea, go vote for her. Like, this isn't. This is stick with me because I'm getting down the rabbit hole here. But this is what I hate about fucking politics in America. Period. Where I'm a Democrat, which means I hate the Republicans, or I'm the Republican, so I hate the Democrats, or I'm in the middle, or I'm a libtard, or that. You know, it's like, do we have to be this divisive about fucking trending gamer as well?
Well, and in addition to that, you nominated Steven.
Yeah. Oh, that's go ahead and overlook that. The fact that Kinda Funny's ballot, our nominations included Andrea, Steven, and Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah.
Like, this is a vocal minority. I don't think I've ever, hopefully, given off the impression of vote for Andrea because fuck Able Gamers. They've done jack shit. No, they've done awesome stuff.
Yeah.
This is us. We have multiple friends in this category now. It's similar to last year when it was Boogie and Danny. Where it's like, well, shit, I'm close to both those people. I'm close to both these people. But Andrea's here doing the show with us, and I think Andrea's had a fantastic year, starting What's Good, doing Nintendo World Championships, being a part of this show, which are all three pretty big things in a step in her career that I've known her for my entire career as well, where she's been trying, and this has been 2017 has been her year in terms of all these amazing things. Her accomplishments don't take away from Steven's accomplishments. The fact that Tim isn't nominated for Trending Gamer doesn't take away from our accomplishments on what we've achieved this year.
Absolutely.
That's not how this works. It's everybody being friends. I'm sorry if you've taken the other thing away from that it was be us against Able Gamers or against Dr. Disrespect. Dr. Disrespect seems fucking awesome.
Hilarious.
I'd love to have him on this show or do something with him,
yes.
but like that's down the road. I don't know. Eric K writes into kindafunny.com/KFG and says, hey, Greg and Tim, hot damn, I love Horizon.
Woo-wee.
I had some time this weekend and finally popped the last few trophies in Frozen Wild, and it got me thinking, what are the odds we see a Horizon 2 teaser this weekend at PSX? Nothing huge, but with all the love Gorilla's Gem has gotten from the PlayStation community, it'd be a cool way to start or close the show. Thanks for the ear noise, XOXO Eric. Odds of Horizon 2 teaser?
0%.
Exactly.
Not a chance in a frozen hell there, Greg. No, it's not going to happen. Well, first off, PSX isn't going to have the typical PSX press conference. I do think they've even confirmed there will be announcements, and they're showing dreams, and there's going to be things happening.
More from
PSX.
Sucker Punch. Yeah.
But
Me talking to Shuhei. Me talking to Sean.
yeah, this is an E3 announcement, and even then, it's like, is it next year? That might be too early. But for a teaser, maybe. Actually, I don't know. That's
No. I mean, more than anything, I just don't think you want to get in the way of Frozen Wilds being out.
Yeah.
That's still a new release. You want to, if anything, if I was shotgunning and being weird, I would think maybe they'd show a trailer for Frozen Wilds, reminding you it's out. Maybe announce a Game of the Year. Well, yeah, Frozen Wilds cost money. So maybe announce a Game of the Year edition, but even that's way too late. Did they? Kindoffunny.com/.
Yeah, I think there is a Horizon collection that's both of them.
Okay.
There is.
Okay, cool.
Definitely
Don't
is.
even kindoffunny.com/wrong. But then you put out a DLC outfit or something that they're putting live at PSX this week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like even that, I don't think it's going to happen. I think you get maybe during whatever the Friday show is, outside of me interviewing Sean and Shu, maybe you got a trailer there talking about all that stuff and the accolades and how it's gone. But sadly, no, I don't think you get Horizon 2. I don't think you see it at E3 this year. I think
that'd be the earliest that we possibly see a teaser for it, which then it would come out the following year.
Yeah, I think they're going to cook on that a little bit. I mean, granted, they have all the systems and mechanics set up, but you need a great story. You need a whole bunch of stuff, and they're not going to want to rush that and fuck that up.
Yeah. What was the...
Aloy. Her name was Aloy.
No.
She had red hair.
When Guerrilla was putting the... What was the time between the games before?
Oh, well, you figure Killzone Shadowfall... wait, did I fuck that up? Killzone Shadowfall was the PS4 launch game, right? So as a launch game, 2013.
But before that, then?
So
looking at the Killzone games.
Killzone 3? Oh, Jesus God. No, I'm not that guy.
Okay, well, whatever.
Figure 2000... kindoffunny.com/you're wrong. Give us the rundown of the releases of the Killzones. Because Killzone 2 would have been 2008, I want to say. Oh, Kevin's trying to? Is Kevin trying to? Okay, well, you're putting, just put Killzone Wiki. Give me, well, that's Killzone 2. That's going to be very specific. Killzone Wiki will show me all of them. Because, it would have been 2000. I'm going to say 2008 for Killzone 2. Here we go.
Let's click on Killzone 2. 2009.
Damn it.
And then go back and look at 3. 2011.
Okay. And then 13. So 2 years between each one of those.
Yeah. I feel like that sounds about right for this. I know that Horizon's a different beast, but like once they have this shit, and they made Frozen Wild very quickly. Yeah. And I know that's just DLC, but it was substantial.
Yeah, it was substantial.
So we'll see.
We had like something.
We did.
Huh. When's a good one, I guess, yeah.
Whatever. We'll predict E3 later.
No, I'm just trying to figure it out. All right, so let's see. Let's do it here. So 17 it comes out. 18, 19. I would think. So here's what. I would say. Jesus, that sounds far away though. When you start talking about 2020, it sounds so far away, but it's not. I would think Horizon 2 in 2020. But I would say that the way I would do this, if I was going to premiere all this shit, if I really wanted to, in 2018, Game Awards /PSX, I do the teaser there, which is just an Aloy voiceover and some machine going fucking crazy or whatever, and showing the environment. Then 2019 at E3, that's when I go, hey, everybody, here's a deep dive. Let's take a big look at this game. And then 2020, probably do the same thing, spring release for Horizon 2.
Yeah. I don't know. It was 2 years between the Uncharted games as well, right?
For the most part.
2007 to 2009, 2009 to 2011. Well, that was, yeah. So, I'm going to say 2 years.
All right.
I think it's earlier.
Lock it in. That's Tim's. Tim's saying 2019. I say 2020. Spiky1313 writes in with the final question of the day for reader mail. He wrote in, of course, kindoffunny.com/KFGD and says, which is the better studio, Naughty Dog or Rockstar? Just wondering. I don't think I heard your guys' take on it. If you covered this already, my bad. Keep up the awesome work, Tim. We haven't covered it. No, nobody's. No. I've never been asked point blank what I think is the better studio.
I mean, I can't answer it.
Yeah.
It's like both. Both are great.
Yeah.
They're different. And which is my favorite? I lean towards Naughty Dog.
I think the problem too is the fact that Rockstar is so much more spread out, right? Where it's Rockstar North and it's Rockstar San Diego, and it's not. When I say Naughty Dog, it's all coming from Santa Monica. It's all that team right there. And if you say Rockstar, am I talking about the Red Dead team? Am I talking about the GTA team? Or am I just talking about the Rockstar logo and everything underneath the umbrella and Max Payne and all this other stuff in my head, including all that. Yeah. I don't like the question, but I would say Naughty Dog as well, but I don't feel like it's fair.
Yeah,
I feel like with Rockstar having different voices in different studios, it's not the same.
Yeah. Naughty Dog's a unique situation because of how focused it is and how focused they are on making a specific type of game.
Yeah.
And what we've seen from them so far has been like working on platformers and then jumping over and doing this and then the Uncharted series. So I'm a big fan of that.
Here's what I want you to do, though. I have a required viewing reading section, and I'm going to get into it right now. What I want to do is, you remember, I dusted this gem off a while ago, things that are happening on the internet today that aren't exactly news, but things you should be paying attention to. Number one is a video you need to watch. It's from our friends over at NoClip, Danny O'Dwyer. That's right. He put up a thing today about GTA Online, specifically one crew. He goes to their like reunion they do every year and talks to them about what GTA Online is and how the game has influenced them and made them into a community. It is fucking phenomenal. Today, make time to go watch that over on NoClip. An amazing, beautifully shot documentary piece. And I haven't been great about keeping up with everything Danny does. You know what I mean? Granted, he doesn't do as much content as we do, to say so to speak. But I pop in, pop out. And like to sit down and watch one front to finish, I was like, fuck, this reminds me, this could be on Vice or any other HBO, you know, I'm talking about like a network.
Yeah.
This has the production quality, the shot beauty, the composition, the story and the narrative he weaves throughout this entire thing that by the end, I was getting choked up at the end of it.
That's awesome.
The way they did it. And they're a fascinating group. And I was touched that so many people responded after I retweeted that they felt that way. Watching that, they felt the same way about Kind of Funny as those guys do about GTA Online and the community they've made. So it's phenomenal. Totally worth your time and watch. Please go over there. If you have the means, kick Danny some bucks over on Patreon, patreon.com/Danny O'Dwyer. Then the other thing for you to read this time is Polygon. We've been talking about PlayStation Plus last two shows, and if it's been a good year or a bad year for PlayStation Plus, Darksiders, all this other jazz. Polygon put up a PlayStation Plus roundup from Owen Good that is really good as well. I don't want to say good as well, but I did. It talks about how much, like right now, I guess if you take all the money of the free games you would have gotten out of PlayStation Plus this year, the total is $1,287.25. The average Metacritic score is 71.3. And then, but he goes in and breaks it down by platform, talks about each individual month. Based on what we've been talking about on Kind of Funny Games Daily, it's a great accompanying read for that I'm a big fan of.
Fantastic.
So go read that on Polygon. Go watch NoClip. Be good to each other. Just like you should when you squat up. This is where one of you writes into kindoffunny.com/KFGD, giving me your name, username, platform of choice, what game you need help in. I read it here. The best friends come and find you. Y'all play games together and have a good time. Today, Laww needs help. In the first time ever, needs help in Animal Crossing Pocket Camp.
There you go.
My man! His friend code on Animal Crossing is 601-261-788-66.
Rolls off the tongue.
I hate it, but whatever. It's going to get it done. Laww says, I need more people to help with Shovel Strike Quarry. I need those candy cane mats, but I don't want to drop 20 Leaf tickets on that. You know what I mean, Greg? Laww, I fucking know exactly what you mean. I am so around the bend obsessed with this game now. It's bad, Tim. It's bad. It's bad. Wait, I have a great joke I'm working on right now for my camper.
Yeah.
And in 14 hours, when I have the wallpaper I want, you better be checking Instagram and Twitter. You know what I'm talking about. I check my friends list daily and give help to anyone trying to get into the quarry, and I keep my market box full with my extra mats. Let's get camping, y'all.
Let's get camping,
so
y'all.
Laww needs help. His code is 601-261-788-66. I am going to friend you, Laww. It'll also be in the description, Kevin says. Kevin making bold claims over there, but I like it.
Bold claims.
Tim, we do a section on the show called You're Wrong.
Yes, we do.
This is where the viewers on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames, those watching live, write in to kindoffunny.com/you're wrong to set the record straight for everybody watching later on youtube.com/kindoffunnygames and podcast services around the globe. Tim, tell me what we got wrong today as I log into Animal Crossing Pocket Camp to add Laww.
Ignacio Rojas says Yogi and Boo Boo are just best friends. They don't seem to be related.
All right, man.
Capitalist Pig says, regarding new dates missed, Koei Tecmo announced Attack on Titan 2 will be released on March 20th, 2018 for the PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC.
Thank you very much. 178866. Done.
Zyger says that Greg said this weekend you can play The Division free on Xbox Live Gold. While he is correct, it actually starts on Wednesday, December 6th at 11 p.m. Pacific and goes through Sunday, December 10th. Players can play The Division and all 3 expansions for free those 5 days.
Good call.
On
Good
top
correction.
of that, players who already own The Division, all 3 expansions are free for these days as well. So if a player owns the base game, they'll now have free content to play for those days. The game and expansion will be discounted up to 70% off on Microsoft Store during this time period.
Thank you, Zyger.
Capitalist Pig says Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition comes out tomorrow, December 5th.
Good to know. If I can give myself a you're wrong, it turns out my wallpaper will be ready in 15 hours and 1 minute.
Got it. Snarky Starkey, my dude, says Greg directed people to patreon.com/Danny O'Dwyer, but he actually recently rebranded his Patreon and can now be found at patreon.com/NoClip.
Well, the other one would still get you there, though, right?
I don't know. No clip. That's it.
But the video I thought said still Danny O'Dwyer. I don't know, whatever. Fucking Danny with his... You know what? I take it all back. Take the money you were going to give him and give it to us.
Yeah.
Which kind of funny Patreon do you not support? That's the one you're supporting now. And then you send Danny O'Dwyer a note that says, thanks for all the fish.
Bitch.
Whoa! Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Kinda Funny Games Daily. Yeah, okay, I still get... Yeah. You still get there with Danny O'Dwyer. Okay. But yeah, No Clip has been rebranded, and that's smart. Good job, Danny. This has been Kinda Funny Games Daily. Remember, each and every weekday on a variety of platforms, we run you through the nerdy video game news you need to know about before giving you perspective, answering your questions, and having a good time with you, the Kinda Funny best friends. No matter where you get the show, thank you so much for supporting it. We love making it for you. It's great. For real, support us on Patreon if you could. If you can't, no big deal. If you're watching on Twitch, maybe kick us a sub there. If you don't watch us on Twitch, you're driving your car right now, you got little munchkin in the back sleeping there, Merritt's listening to this. Remember, if you have Twitch Prime, you have Amazon Prime, you get 1 free subscription each and every 30 days on that there Twitch. You need to give it away each and every 30 days, though. So I know it's a pain in the butt, but if you could come give us your $5, that'd be great. Otherwise, Amazon sits on that $5 and laughs in your face. Tomorrow's host is going to be Andrea. Remember, twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames, youtube.com/kindoffunnygames, podcast services around the globe, a million Patreons, twitter.com/Tim Geddes, Instagram.com/kindoffunnykevin. I bet somebody Snapchats. I don't know. Until next time, it's been our pleasure to serve you.